I like how it is one of the coolest days that we've had so far, and I don't have time to straighten my hair. You're a Hispanic girl, you feel me. You feel me on so many levels because we embrace these days. Our hair embraces the no frizz days. But anyways, let's get into this intro. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joviana Palacio, and if you are new, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. If you're not, thanks for coming back. So we talk all things beauty on my channel, and today we are doing this look right here, and believe it or not, we only use 2 eyeshadows. 2 eyeshadows, that is correct. It was a super simple, quick and easy look, but it still looks glam, it still looks bomb, if I may say so myself. But I am so excited to show you guys this because I am literally about to head out the door. I have to go to work. I have no time to mess around, but I wanted to look cute, you know? So I hope that you guys like this quick, simple, and easy tutorial. I'm gonna just jet on out of here, so let's get right into this tutorial. All right, let's get started. I always feel like this moment is just the scariest moment ever, but anyways. So we're gonna get started today on a super simple look. I have a very limited amount of time to get ready for work today. I'm actually going into Sephora, hence the like black. But we're gonna start with our face just so we can move things along and get the complexion to where we need it. And then we'll take it from there. So we're gonna start with this guy right here. This is the Benefit Porefessional Pearl Primer. Same added benefits as the Porefessional, except this one doesn't have a mattifying effect. It's more of a satin skin-like. Next up, we're gonna go in with this guy. This is a Too Faced Hangover Primer. That guy I put in the outer part of my face and make sure that I work it in there. Has a lot of good benefits for your skin, help your skin really just kind of stay hydrated and look nice and healthy. Help your makeup wear all day, but it also keeps it nice and plump. And we like that, we like plump. Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. I use it in the shade Warm Beige. I'm gonna take 2 pumps of this guy. 2 pumps is a lot. Let me just say that right now. 2 pumps is a lot for this foundation, but I want to make sure that I get some nice coverage. Blend that in using a buffing brush. I always start with the buffing brush and then I work it in with the sponge. I feel like that has the best finish for me personally. Perfect, and we still have plenty left over, so I would say you just a pump and a half, depending on your skin type or how much coverage you're looking for, but I'm pretty good where we're at here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna go into brows. We're gonna stop for a quick second and go into brows. For brows today, we're gonna use this guy right here. It is a Precisely My Brow, and I am in the shade 3.5. We're gonna go in with this to carve in. I want a fuller brow, and this kind of helps me carve this in. So let's do that. Like to pull the brow down first, and then we are going to fill in top area, and this is for a more fuller contoured brow. I have a different technique when I do a more natural brow just because it's quicker, but for a contoured brow I like to make sure that I get the nice shape going. After I do the top, I'm gonna just comb everything up and focus on the middle to tail section. I don't like to put too much product towards the center, not the center, towards the front of the brow. That just kind of helps me. I feel like it looks a little more natural that way. I will go into the bottom front part, but I won't go into the top. Here we go, folks. Contoured away. Let me get this other brow done off of camera. Okay, and the last step for your brows is this guy right here. We're gonna go in with him and just kind of give a run through, help pick up any other brow hairs that didn't show up well enough. Fill in any spaces that we didn't get with the defining pencil. But also it helps keep them, they're structured and they're contoured, but they are definitely natural. There's nothing more that I cannot deal with than a structured brow that just looks way too drawn in. This helps you avoid that. All right, great. Now that brows are done, let's get into the eyes. So we're gonna start off by using this guy here. It is my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I'm gonna put this all over the eyelid. You can use concealer if you want to. You can use a different eyeshadow primer, just as long as you're putting something on the eyelids to help, number one, the shadows stick, and number two, the color comes out a lot better on your eyelids when you have the eyeshadow primer on. Okay, and that's why it is so important to try to wear at least something underneath the shadows, just because the payoff on the eyeshadows will look so much better, and it will last you a little longer too. I think that's one of the most common questions I get, like how can I get my eyeshadows to show up better? How can I get it to last longer? And it's definitely one of the ways. So let's go into our eyeshadow. We're gonna use this guy today, the Soft Glam by Anastasia. And I'm gonna stick to a one eyeshadow type of look because I want something super simple, super easy. And that's how we're gonna do it, just use one eyeshadow. And I wanna go in with this guy up top here. Called Mulberry. I want to use Mulberry just so that I can, I don't know, like I saw something really pretty the other day and I want to try it, so we'll do it. And I know I said one eyeshadow, but you guys know me and you know how I like to use a nice crease shade, so I'm going to go in with something like that first. I'm going to go into Orange Soda, and we're going to just dust that on all over the lid very lightly real quick to just set something down. You always want to make sure you have some type of crease shade to help blend any dark colors or any of the other colors that are coming in later on. So we're just going to dust this all over the eyelid very quickly. Alright, so our base is down. Cool. We're going to go on to this Mulberry shade here. And so to use that shade, I'm going to use a more controlled brush, but definitely a buffing brush. This guy right here is the M433 brush by Morphe, and we're going to start to pick up Mulberry. Always dust off any excess from that eyeshadow. Work very slowly and carefully and just build. So what I like to do with dark shades like this is just map out exactly where I'm going to put, like trace the outline of the shape I'm trying to draw on my eye. So I want something that's going to be lifted in the outer corner, more of like a cat eye. And I'm definitely gonna make sure that I blend that up and out. So start by putting most of the product in the outer corner crease area so you start to build some nice dimension there. But then don't forget that once that color starts fading, you can definitely go around the edges to soften them up and smoke them out. Right, so I want a super deep, rich concentration of it on my lid, so I'm gonna pack that color on instead of blending it on with a brush. I'm going to use this guy right here. It's more of a stiff brush. This is the JH41 and that shade Mulberry. And what I'm going to do is just make sure I pack it onto the brush, and we're going to put that right on the lid, making sure that it's nice and concentrated on the lid. Once you're done packing, you can go back into your other brush and definitely build and blend out. Alright guys, great. So once you've got this going on, let's move on to complexion for a quick second and then we'll come right back. So for complexion today, we're going to finish it up. We're going to go in with this guy, Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. We're going to use this in the shade Nude. Now Nude is definitely just a concealing shade for me. Well, let's say it's like in between. So we're actually just going to use Nude in this look today. I know that I usually go in with two different colors, but Nude is okay. It does it. It's not like a super yellowish tone to help correct like a peachy tone, but it's not very brightening either. So we're just gonna be happy with this. I'm gonna go in and just blend it out. I know that I usually wait a little bit and I really like that technique. And if you have the time to do it today, definitely try it to see how long or to see how well the makeup wears when you just wait for a little longer to blend the concealer out. I'm also cleaning up my outer corner with this, but I literally have no time today. I am like, all right. And we're doing a very short, sweet and simple, like fast, everyday look. So I'm just gonna go in and use my Hourglass setting powder, and we're gonna take that and set the under eye area. I know that I usually do creams and I contour with those, and then I'll go in and set everything, but we are on a time crunch today, so just make sure to set your under eye area. That's the most important part that you want to set. And then we're going to keep it moving. I'm actually going to use a face powder by NYX next to set my complexion before going in contour. I have really been loving this NYX face powder. It is one of my favorite drugstore setting powders. And I've just realized that I don't have a higher end setting powder that I love. So we're gonna have to work on that. Brush that all over. I like undo myself as I do myself, you know? I'm gonna use this guy right here for contour today. This is the Hula Benefit. I know you guys use some Hula. I'm gonna take my usual contouring brush, the JH05, and we're gonna go in and very lightly, guys, this is very pigmented powder. I love this because it's a very neutral tone. I feel like it works really well with a lot of skin tones, and they've also expanded their Hula line to include other skin tones and shades that felt like maybe they were being left out by this one Hula. So try that out because they have a lighter one than this for fair skin tones. They have caramel. I think they have a shade called Toffee. And it's a really good contouring / bronzing all-in-one type of product. Like I really do like this powder. Next thing I'm gonna do is go into this guy right here. It is my Shade and Light palette. I like this with a tapered brush to help brighten up the under eye area once we've already gotten some contour in. Sometimes it'll just darken it up a little bit and we can brighten ourselves up. Plus set, with this. And it's just the first two shades. I'm using the pink and the yellow brightening powders in her palette, and I love this palette. Like I've had this palette for almost 2 years. I think it might even be 3 years, but it has lasted me that long. Like, and I'm just now getting tan, so it's a really good investment for you guys. All right, once we've set that and kind of cleaned up and brightened up a little, we're gonna go back to our under eye situation. And for the under eye, we're gonna go back into Mulberry and we're gonna use a smaller, dense brush to help blend out and smoke out that lower lash line. Always connect to your outer corner just to help blend that in. Lift the eye a little more, but we're literally just taking that color all over the lower lash line. I love how sultry that is. It was just one color, it's so easy. I've literally, I've only been filming now for about 20 minutes. And we are almost done. So I'm gonna take next this guy here. This is my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to help me finish up this look. I am gonna wear lashes today. With a simpler look like this, I feel like it always helps to have some lashes on. It'll take the look really to the next level. But if you are not comfortable with lashes and you're not a lash girl, you can definitely stop after a few coats of this mascara because it really does help to lift the lashes. I always laugh when I see this mascara because it reminds me of when I was a little girl. I know that I don't share much. I have to do a video that's a little more informative. I am Puerto Rican. I was born in Puerto Rico, and my mom was like the hair roller, hair dryer queen. Like I would spend so much of my holiday season underneath the hair dryer, just because she really did hook it up when it came to hair. I was like, you name it, updos, and she didn't go to school for any of it. She just loved. I guess that's where I get my passion for like all of this stuff, beauty. I mean, she sewed, she would do our hair, she would dye our hair, cut it sometimes. I mean, she was amazing, a phenomenal woman, but it just, every time that I see this lid, it reminds me of like the hair rollers, you know. Anyways, all right, so let's get, I'm gonna do the lashes last just because I'll come back at the end with them on. We're We're gonna use this guy right here. It is the Gold Rush by Benefit. I love this as a blush and a highlight in one, although there is a highlight that I have to get by them, that cookie, what is it called? Cookie something. I love by Benefit. It is an intense, beautiful, gorgeous highlight. But this Gold Rush as a blush is really just perfect for an intense look like this. I love it with my brown smoky eyes. I love it with dark looks just because it is such a subtle, pretty, peachy pink shade. And it is really like a true, you know how I say pinch in the cheeks rosy? Like this is so pretty like that. And it smells really nice. So I'm honestly not even worried about how intense this looks because it's really hard to overdo it with this blush. I just like go in. Go in. We're gonna go in with Fenty Beauty, Killawatt, and Honey, Hustla Baby, and Mean Money. So I'm gonna take these guys. It's very pretty. So we're gonna go in with both and mix them up, not in any specific order. Look at that. Yep. Thank you, Fenty. Take that, remember our C shade going above the brow and over the cheekbone. Boom. So pretty. All right, cool. Let's set it and forget it. Use my all-nighter setting spray. All right, guys, so this is the finished look right here. It is definitely glam. It was very quick and easy. I can guarantee that it was super quick. One eyeshadow, two eyeshadow colors, and we did complexion, full-on glam, contoured brows. We did it. Like, this is honestly gonna be the easiest look and your go-to look probably whenever you're in a hurry. For lips, I honestly feel like I'm cheating. Like, I love this product so much. So this is the Dior Addict in Stellar Shine. It is honestly the perfect nude lip for me personally. I do have pretty pigmented lips, so this kind of helps. And it's got gloss, it's got pigment, it's got color. I can grab it and go, and it's super comfortable on. So I feel like I'm cheating. I do. Like, honestly, this is everything. I love this so much. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this simple, quick tutorial. I wanted something that was gonna be glam, that was gonna be easy and quick, and I think that we achieved that today. So, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. That way you are notified of when I upload. Don't forget to look me up on Instagram. It's Joviana Palacio, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.